Hey guys, Julia here, back from quite the break. I'm excited to share more about my travels in future videos, but for today, I'm getting right down to business and I need some bullet journal spreads pretty immediately. And so I'll be using my latest Patreon kit and stickers to just combine the last week of July and August into one summery dark academia theme. So cover page, easy peasy. I printed out a printable from Patreon on sticker paper, cut it out, and just gonna pop that right in the middle of the page with some sparkles, of course. The theme is super special to me because the collection over on Patreon suggested these themes last month or the month before, and I decided to combine the suggestions of dark academia, mythical creatures, and Art Deco into this sort of mishmash summery dark academia theme. So a special thank you to them as always. Here's another printable I made that I'm going to be using a lot during this theme. It's going to be one of the elements that sort of ties everything together. Also going to be using some stickers from the decorative set here. Check these stickers out on Etsy. I'll leave a link in the description along with any supplies that you may want to check out for yourself. But yeah, quick and easy cover spread here. Okay, the monthly calendar page. So for this one, it's gonna look a little different because I wanna be able to get that last week of July in here as well. I've sort of set the July page up in a bit more horizontal way. If you've been around for a while, you'll know that this setup looks a bit more like my weekly events section, but it's serving as the calendar here. It's giving us calendar. I'm also going to go ahead and add in July's habit trackers down under the calendar. It's again only a week's worth of info, so it won't take up that much space. But after not using a bullet journal for almost a month, I'm definitely ready to start tracking habits again. If you're curious, I'm going to be tracking my reading, sketching, ab workouts, and water intake. And as per usual, this monthly spread is cursed, so I totally just messed up the box count for August all the way around, and I didn't notice until it was too late. There wasn't much I could do to fix it, so I did have to just scrap it and paste in a blank dot grid sheet on top. So yeah, you see it now, but it will look totally different. I want to be mad at this point, but it's almost expected because it's happened so often. But yeah, but with the new spread, I am again using the vertical calendar style. I first used this back in June and surprisingly did not get confused at what was what. I actually found I really like looking at the weeks vertically because it matched up really well to how my weeklies are set up. And even more of a shocker here, this calendar is a Monday start, which I literally never do. But with the calendar page linking up more closely to my weekly spread, which I do start on Monday, it just seemed like a change that made sense for consistency and just making everything a little bit easier to navigate. But yeah, even with that little calendar mishap, I love how this monthly calendar turned out. Next up is the night log, and I've been getting some messages and questions about this spread over on Instagram and seeing some of you utilize this in your own journals, which is super cool. But if you didn't know, this is where I track meals, takeout, and what we also watch with dinner. I've also seen versions where folks are tracking their nighttime activities, whether that's meditating or reading or writing. So just some other ideas on how you can use this layout. I'm setting it up in my usual layout, but that last week of July is also included in here, so there's just some extra spaces and a hard division where a new month starts. Moving over to the habit trackers, I'm adding in 4 mini calendars for those. I got these Sarasa denim gel pens for my birthday and the colors were perfect for this theme, so I will definitely be putting those to use. The right side is to check in with my yearly focus areas, so health, art, work, and future. I try to leave those pretty open for either a bulleted list on any progress or just leave a sentence or two there about what's been going on in those areas. But yeah, just some quick decorations here with printables, stickers, and a header. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this spread. We're just speeding right through them. Flipping over, I'm getting started on the work dashboard spread. I'm changing this one up a little bit, but I do use this spread for long-term work projects and sort of where each one is. After coming back from such a long trip, I know for a fact that this chart is not nearly large enough, but I'm going to try to make it work, or just maybe add in another sheet on top of this. I have no idea. But yeah, the top section is for the projects, and the bottom section is to track monthly invoices and projects that are on hold. Here's the functional sticker sheet, and I am going to be using the boxes from that. But on the right side of the page is typically left open for notes. But with my new discovery of the reusable spreads, I decided to give myself 3 project boxes to break down tasks for that specific project. I feel like I would use these like during a meeting, get some action steps, and then move those tasks over to the appropriate weekly spread. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you missed the video about the reusable spreads, I'll link that up in the cards, and there I break down what you need and how to quickly set these up. But yeah, you'll definitely be seeing these types of sections more often. And here I'm just showing you like what I think this may look like. This is a project of Christy's Donuts, and we got to do a mood board and research and some meeting notes. And so yeah, I was just showing you how I think these little sections would work. Okay, so the last spread is a weekly spread, and it's for this week. With the way things are looking, I'm pretty sure most of the weeklies for August will look fairly identical, but luckily with the printables and the stickers in tow, pretty fast setup. So for this spread, I have a section for weekly events and meetings over on the left. I also have a space for Patreon and YouTube specific tasks here as well. If you're not a content creator, you could easily switch those out for like a chores list or a task list specifically for like your children. These spreads are definitely easy to change up to fit whatever you got going on. So over on the right side is just going to be a rolling task list for the week, and down below I'll just have a little reusable box for notes and scribbles. But yeah, pretty straightforward. This whole setup was really a quick one thanks to the Patreon kits and the stickers. Definitely consider joining the collection to vote on themes, get monthly printables, stickers, and to hang out with some pretty super fun planner folks. Very thankful for the group that we have in there. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and flip through the spreads for this month. I hope you were able to get some inspiration. Leave me a like if you did, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be posting a 3K giveaway here soon in the community tab, so keep an eye out for that. At some point there will be vlogs from Portugal and Spain. It may take me a bit, but I'm excited about those. But yeah, as always, thanks for being here, you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. And if you like this video, here are a couple more I think you would enjoy.